Hello and welcome to Let's Knit the Road, the fiber arts podcast that takes you on the road to explore the magical world of all things fiber.
I'm Jen, the fiber artist specializing in knitting, crocheting, hand sewing, and spinning.
And I'm Loren, your fiber novice and weaver of tales.
We are packed and ready to go on our next fiber arts adventure, so grab a drink, some snacks, a few fun projects, and maybe a friend or two, and let's knit the road.
Here we go!
Here we go! Okay, so we wanted to touch base at the beginning of the video because we've had a very full summer.
Yeah, we're sorry we haven't posted in a while, but we have a lot to catch you guys up on. So we're going to kind of have it be the episodes that we intended to have, but kind of spread them out.
We're just kind of prefacing these videos so you're not like, this happened 3 months ago.
Yeah. So the first thing that happened was your first artist in residency.
Yes, in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, near Scranton. So we have a couple little things to show from that.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's SSK.
In Nashville.
Which was
We've got a Nashville trip for Super Summer Knit Together with the Knit Girls. And then we just left a residency that we did together in Indiana.
Yeah. But there'll be a few episodes to kind of catch you up on what we've done this summer. And
yes.
Then, yeah, we'll start posting more regularly in the fall. Here we go.
Right. That really always gets me in a whole other place. Okay, so we are Let's Hit the Road. I'm Jen.
I'm Loren.
And we are in Pennsylvania this week.
Yeah. Because I'm visiting you on your artist in residency.
Yes, I'm staying in Laceyville, Pennsylvania.
Which happened to be, 40 minutes or something from Scranton. And being the Office fan that I am.
And I am not as much as you are, but still I love The Office.
We were like, we have to go to Scranton. So I came to visit and we hit up some yarn shops and checked out downtown Scranton. And yeah.
It's been really fun.
It has
We're
been.
both wearing gear or
Take the second left on
swag from The Office that we bought on our trip.
Our new swag.
I'm wearing a Poor Richard's pub shirt.
I found on Scott's Tots. Hey, Michael Scott, what you gonna do? What you gonna do to make our dreams come true?
Oh my god.
So cringe.
This is really bad, but I love it. Okay, so where should we start? The residency?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am staying on property in Laceyville, like we said, Pennsylvania, and it's really rural.
It's very remote.
There's nothing really around us. Even Scranton, I will say, there's not much in Scranton either.
Yeah, it's pretty rural as far as the city goes.
We having a great time. So I've met some new artists. There are 6 of us. At the same time, there's a church that they have been given, and they've renovated it a little bit to allow people to stay there and then work in the church. And then I'm staying in a house with a studio, and there's also a garden and some beautiful flowers, and the garden is really for vegetables, but there's also a flower garden which is not blooming at the moment. What else? I think that's about it. I've been working on some fiber art stuff, as you can imagine, so I'm working on making yarn.
You've made, 2 skeins so far?
I've made a whole 2 skeins in like a week, but it takes a long time.
It does. And you've been working on some other stuff in between.
Yeah, I've been working on a quilt. I've been working on a sweater. I've been working on a shawl. I've been working on socks. Just so I don't lose patience doing one thing, which I always have to have multiple things going on. So that's been fun. We've had several things, we've done things as a group. We have dinners, community dinners, and those are really nice. We've had one so far. I'm trying to think. We went to a movie. We went to see The Little Mermaid. I know it sounds really silly, but it was nice to get out and go to a really small theater and see that. Well, that's about it. I mean, basically, I get up, I make art, I go to bed, and I eat in between.
Of course.
So that's been really fun. But it's a 3-week residency, so Loren decided to come visit. So yesterday we spent, well, the last 2 days we've been kind of sightseeing.
Yeah.
I guess is what you'd call it.
We got an Airbnb out in, the Poconos, I guess?
I guess it's the Poconos. Technically. We don't know.
We're either adjacent to the Poconos or, in the Poconos. Anyway. So we've been staying there. We checked out some local shops and stuff. So we went to, 2 fabric stores already.
Mm-hmm.
We went to, what was it?
A ceramic shop?
Well, we went to a ceramic. I was trying to think of the names of the fabric stores.
Aurora?
Yeah, Aurora Fabrics and...
Aura Fabrics.
Aura Fabrics. And then we went to the... something Crow.
Quilted Crow. They were awesome.
That was a really fun
We
shop.
loved that. It was a cute little shop. Everyone was so nice and helpful. And I got some fabric.
You did. You got some fabric and
For my quilt.
Some notions.
Some notions. Gotta love the notions. Oh yeah, you gotta have your notions.
You do.
So.
And then we went to the pottery place.
Went to a ceramic place and they had some really cool stuff.
It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, the fabric stores were cool too, though.
Mm-hmm.
But so some of them were close and some of them were not. Oh, and we went to Heckman's farm. So we went to a few different places that weren't too far from our Airbnb and the Poconos.
Yeah.
And then we went to Scranton.
We did go to Scranton twice.
Yeah. So we went to. So when we were driving down, we stopped in Scranton, and we visited the Steamtown National Park.
Mm-hmm.
Which was interesting, definitely educational. I don't think
Exactly what it sounds like.
neither one of us are huge into trains, but we have a passport. Like the national parks have a passport system where you can get a stamp and you can kind of collect stickers and things like that from all the national parks. So we think it's really fun to go to those places and get our book stamped and
Because we're so nerdy. We each have one.
yeah. And so we got our book stamped. We got our sticker for Steamtown.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
And then yesterday we went to, well, we kind of we went to the mall.
We did go to the mall on what, Monday?
We went to the mall on Monday.
The Steamtown Mall.
There's not a whole lot there.
But it's one of those locations that they reference in the office, so we had to just see it.
got a pretzel.
It was pretzel day. She went to Auntie Annie's and got a pretzel.
Oh yeah, it's a real treat. They are good though. I
They
will
are
say
good.
the pretzels are good. They're it's a regular soft pretzel with cheese dip.
That was exciting.
And then we went. That's really all we did the first day because it was pouring rain. Like it's raining today too.
It was really rainy, but yesterday was really nice. So we did most of our sightseeing and most of our stuff yesterday.
Yeah, we went to Port Richards.
Yeah, Port Richards.
We got a drink.
It was really fun.
We got some food, some fried food.
And then we went to Cooper's.
And they had a really good
Oh my gosh, their gift shop.
souvenir shop. Oh my gosh.
They
it
had
was
some
so cool.
I mean, like, I've never seen the Scott's Tots shirt, like, out in the world, like, as something you can buy, like, at a store, so I was really excited about that.
They had a nice size.
They had they had stuff that I had never seen.
It was really
Like,
funny.
we got the, Pam's painting of the office
We took
building.
pictures of all this stuff, so we'll insert the pictures.
And then,
If you're not an Office fan, we're so sorry that you don't understand anything we're talking about.
I don't know, should we play Slumdunder Mifflinaire?
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to be a Slumdunder Mifflinaire?
Oh my god, the references are so awful. So we have some office trivia as we're driving. We have 15 minutes before we're at our first stop to, what's the place called?
Thimbleberry.
Yarns.
Yes.
Okay.
Thimbleberry.
So, we have a few questions. I'll ask maybe one or two. And then we'll do something. Or do you want to do them all?
I don't know. We'll just see.
What phrase did Stanley start adding to the end of his sentence because he thought it was hilarious?
You can shove it up your butt.
Yeah, you got it.
He gives a real long description. He's like, well, first you want to do this, and then you want to do this, and then you want to shove it up your butt.
Oh my god. So much. Okay. This one's easy.
Okay.
What did Michael's GPS make him do?
Drive into a lake?
Yeah.
Which, oh my god, I almost did on the way to see you. My GPS, it literally said to turn left, and I looked and I'm like, there's nothing there. There's this little stone path, but I don't know if it was a boat, where you put your boat in the water type thing or what. But I was like, I don't think I'm gonna turn left there. And then, but it warned me way in advance. And so anyway, I turned the right way.
It warned you that there was a lake.
It didn't, but it warned me that I needed to turn. But it warned me way too early.
Okay, I think we are in the Poconos now for sure.
Oh yeah, no, definitely are.
Okay, here we go. This one's easy too.
Okay.
What breed of dogs did Joe Bennett bring with her to the Scranton office?
Great Danes.
Yeah, told you it was easy. And this one's funny,
Okay.
but you'll know it. What did Kevin do during Dwight's impromptu fire drill?
What did who do?
Kevin.
Kevin. Oh, he broke into the vending machine. He
Yeah.
he threw the. I was just listening to that episode of Office Ladies on the way.
Turn left onto the ramp to I-80 West.
It was so funny.
That is really funny.
That was really fun.
Yeah, and those were easy. I'm sorry, but those were so funny. I was like, I have to ask those ones. So good. Talk about the fabric shop.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. It was in a small town,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a really small little shop, but they had some really nice fabrics.
They
And then
really
the
did.
lady was so nice. She was telling us about, like,
The,
if you're a quilter, you'll understand. It's like a yarn crawl, but for quilters.
it was like, I forget what she called it though.
Yeah. And they have, like, people visit all the different fabric shops in the area, and we got a flyer for it, and it's in September or October.
Yeah, we'll
Around there.
We'll have to put that in the pod for sure, so people know about it.
Turn
Yeah.
right onto the I-80 West ramp.
But then she
turn
said there
onto
was-
I-80 West.
An event every year around Mother's Day where the airing of the quilts.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone puts their quilts outside to air out, I guess, and just
So
show
everyone
off.
can kind of
their-
show them
Yeah, it's like a quilt show, but just like
outside.
Yeah, hanging off the porch or something like that. And it sounded really cute and fun.
It's a really great idea.
But it was like Mother's Day weekend or something like that.
Yeah. It's very cool. So she was really helpful, the woman that worked there, and I found some things for my little pexi quilt for my English paper piecing, and we do have a picture of that. I can show how far I've gotten. It's still small, but it has grown quite a bit.
It has. I noticed a difference.
I've been working very hard on it because I want to get it done this summer.
And then, should we talk about Aurora? Because it didn't have quilting stuff, but it did have stuff for like
Upholstery.
and like apparel.
Yeah.
Like they had like kind of like a tailor's setup in the back,
Yeah.
but they also had like a gallery, which was cool.
Yeah. So that was close to where we're staying.
It was the closest one.
And they had lots of fabrics to choose from, like so many. And they also had some other cool stuff like buttons and like knickknacks and soap and
Yeah, it was
just like very random assortment of things. But it was fun to look at.
Yeah, and it looked like they were doing some kind of renovation too, so
Yeah.
it was pretty cool that they were, doing some
And
stuff.
they had a
with the
gallery,
shop.
like you said, in the back with paintings.
And then across the street was Mudworks.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a ceramics store. It was so cool. It was like a studio too, so they were working on stuff in the back. But they had like so many cool things. So we got a couple planters.
Mm-hmm.
One is a gift,
Yes.
so
We cannot reveal.
we cannot reveal that one. But we did get some cool planters, and then they had these little like tea bag holder things. So like when you're done with your tea bag, you can set it out on the little thing. We got one that's an owl and then a little whale.
Mine is a whale.
Yeah.
Because I love whales.
And they're super cute.
They're very cute.
So we had a lot of fun in there. It definitely makes me want to get back into ceramics again.
Yeah, if you can stop there, it's the coolest place.
Yeah, I would highly recommend
They make it all there. So.
Yeah, it was really, really cool.
Yeah. So now we're 10 minutes away from our first yarn shop.
Yeah.
We don't know what to expect. We've seen pictures of the inside on Google, but that's about it. So we are visiting yarn shops, 2 yarn shops today in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. We're doing Thimbleberry and then Gosh Yarn It.
Yes.
What I love about, can I share my thing about Gosh Yarn It? Okay, so I'm on a mission today. My mission is to get yarn to make an oven mitt that's like the oven mitt in the office.
That Philip makes.
Yeah, so there's a Christmas episode, if you haven't watched The Office, where Phyllis makes an oven mitt for Michael as his like secret Santa, and then Michael hates it so much that he turns it into Yankee swap and gets everyone to like swap their gifts. Although he does have like a full circle moment at the end of the scene, like at the end of Steve Carell's like run on The Office. He Michael asks Phyllis for mittens because he's moving to Colorado. And so he asks her for mittens. So there's like a full circle moment. But anyway, we know that Phyllis knits. So I feel like I need to crochet the oven mitt.
That's your next project.
Yeah, so I'll insert a picture of what it looks like. But it's like red and it kind of has some like pink and almost like orange. And like it's definitely like a hand dyed sort of deal. Because it kind of has like a pattern in it. Anyway, that's the mission today, is to get like a skein of yarn at one of the shops that will match that, so we can have the oven mitt.
Definitely. And I'm looking for, let me see if I can get mine out. My knitting. So, I am working on socks. And this is from the last...
Wait, is this a whip?
The Nene? So these are the socks. The dyer, let me pull that out so I can tell everybody what it is, because people may want to know. We got it at the last festival we were at. Vesper sock yarn. Bright spot. So, she is based, I think she said she was based out of Michigan. Doesn't say. But our website is knitterlythings.com. So if you want to check her out.
That was the one that had the really cool.
The colors that she does are really nice, but you can tell how beautiful this is.
Everything she had was like self-striking pretty much.
Yeah, so I need to find something for the heel and the toe of this, or my socks. So that's really my main objective today.
Get like a mini.
Oh my god. So we're gonna find minis today for that. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. So they have a couple things that we're looking for. Oh, what I was gonna say about Gosh Yarn It is that it would be, for Phyllis, that would be the closest to Scranton. Like, there is a Joann's, and we did have to visit Joann's because we couldn't find the right size head seats.
Hexagons for my quilt.
Yeah, so we went to Joann's, but that's like what, Dixon City, so it's a little bit north of Scranton. But that would be, so like for Phyllis in Scranton, that would be like her closest place to acquire yarn. But chances are she went to a real yarn shop to get what she used. So my theory is that she went to Gosh Yarn It.
Good theory.
That's my working theory.
So we're gonna find something today.
Yeah.
We're
very
excited. Well, we wanted to talk about what? Finished objects?
Yeah, finished objects. So I finished my Pride shawl. I guess is what we're calling it. I don't know what else to call it. Cape, maybe. I don't know. My Pride, whatever it is. And it's really nice. I like it. So I'll insert a picture.
Yeah, so you used 2 skeins, or like a skein and a half,
I
right?
think there's a skein and a half of kind of somewhat self-striking,
It is.
like rainbow yarn.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I got it
2
from,
miles, take
Yarn it and haberdashery.
on Church Street.
yeah. So I finished that, and I'll have a fashion show at lunch.
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna wear that to Pride, right?
Yeah, that's my Pride.
And Pride is next week?
No, it's a Saturday.
Oh my gosh, it's a Saturday. I'm
It's
missing
Saturday.
it.
You are.
It's okay.
Only 20 more Prides for you. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you can live tweet it. You can send me
Live tweet it.
pictures. That's our version of sending each other lots of pictures.
We
It's
live
not
tweet it.
literally tweeting it, it's just sending us things.
We send each other. We text each other.
Yeah.
We're each other's only fan.
Yeah, that's a bad joke.
It is a
If
bad
you know
joke.
what that is, it's like, oh wow. But it's a joke.
It's a joke. It's always just like, I saw this thing. There's always something super random.
Yeah. So you're gonna wear that there, and then I guess my finished objects. I already have a picture I'm gonna send you of my socks that I made. I'm wearing them right now. So here's the story. I got to the residency and it was freezing cold, partially because there were we had smoke come down from Canada.
That's right.
And there was a crazy haze in our area. We had really bad, or the air quality in our area was probably the worst. I hear it's one of the worst places in the United States. We got it really bad. And so it was cold. I mean, it was already cold, but it was like really cold. I think it was like 45 degrees. For the summer, that's cold.
That's really cool.
So I didn't bring any socks because I was like, I just forgot. And then I was like, I probably thought if I could go back and remember what happened, that I wouldn't need really many socks because it's the summer. It's going to be like 80 degrees every day.
You were like, I could probably just wear sandals. And...
Yeah. Well, that did not happen. So I finished some socks while I was there to wear. And I have a picture, and we'll insert that here.
And they're the ones from Laughing Cat. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was
From the band book collection of
the colorway.
Yeah, the colorway not all boys are blue.
Yeah, not all boys are blue.
I read the book. It's fantastic.
Turn right onto Bowling Street.
Turning right here. And so I finished those, and then we talked earlier. I finished 2 skeins of yarn. We have a picture of that as well. We'll insert that picture too. It's yarn from it's wool from my sheep. So it's Shetland and it's gray right now, but I am taking. You're good. Keep going. I'm taking a class in Gap, Pennsylvania, which probably no one has ever heard of before. You're gonna turn right.
Turn right.
All right, so we found Thimbleberry. We're parked on the street, so we're waiting for them to open in like 2 minutes. We're gonna talk about my sockies.
Yeah.
So I made socks. I do have the colorway. I forgot I have the little tag for Laughing Cat Fibers. She does, I think we talked about this last time, she does a
Like a band book.
yeah, band book thing, and I'm glad we
Like a
looked
book
because
club.
we said the wrong
Oh, good.
title last time. So the colorway is All Boys Aren't Blue. It's based on a memoir by George M. Johnson. I listened to it on Audible. It was really good. So if you have books, if you need something to do, it's a great book.
You can show the little.
So here,
The tag, yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's what the book looks like.
Yeah.
And then there's the colorway. So, it was 75-25. It's 75% merino wool, superwash, and 25% nylon. So we have a picture we can insert.
Mm-hmm.
And I finished the socks because I had no socks to wear. And those turned out really, really nice. Like, they striped really cool. They did not turn out anything like I expected. They're, like, way better than I ever expected. The colors were nice, but you never know how it's going to pull. So that was really fun. And then I finished some yarn.
Yeah.
And the yarn is from my sheep in Zanesville. My parents have sheep, which you'll see in the intro, on our farm. And so they're Shetlands, and we have 6 sheep. Mm-hmm. And I spun up 2 skeins so far, so we'll insert that picture as well.
Yeah.
So that's what I finished so far.
Well, then, like, what, on Monday night, you finished a cross stitch?
I did. I finished. Do we have it in here?
I have
we'll
a
probably
picture
have to
of it.
insert a
Yeah,
picture.
picture.
So I could not sleep Monday night. It was awful. Lauren was like out because Lauren left at 2 a.m. the night before to come get me and to come see me. And I still got up at 6:30 and didn't sleep much the night before. I was up at
texting
I was up
me
at 3 texting you to be like, be safe. And then we talked all morning. I got up at 6:30 and I didn't sleep the night before either, but I could not sleep. So I stayed up and made a cross stitch for Lauren to put on your desk.
It's so cute.
Yeah. So we'll insert it here. It has to do with the office.
It's a little Dwight.
It is a little Dwight. That says False. So anyway, those are some finished things, and yeah, we're about to go inside and check out some yarn, right?
Yeah. And I don't have any whip. Well, my only whip right now is my novel.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only whip. Right now I'm in the final, like, self-edit before I send off to an editor, I think.
Nice.
And you've read a little bit.
Yeah, it's a very good book. Once it's done, I think it'll be something that we can share with everybody.
Yeah, I'm
On the
really
podcast, too.
excited. But yeah, that's about it right now.
Yeah.
So it's 2 minutes after they open. I don't know that we need to bum rush them, but we can if you want.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go and get. We're gonna be those people that are really annoying and show up right when they open. So we'll let you know how Thimbleberry is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. While we're waiting for the yarn shop to open,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna do Slum Dunder Mifflin Air
Yep.
round 2. All right. These are all character questions.
Okay.
All right. Who stole Meredith's painkillers in the hospital?
That would have. Are there any options or no?
Well, I can give you options if you really want.
Give me some options.
Okay. Michael,
Mm-hmm.
Creed,
Mm-hmm.
Dwight, or Mose.
It had to be Creed.
It was Creed.
Okay. I thought it was, but
Who got strangled by the Scranton Strangler when he visited him in jail?
I don't remember this one. See, I knew I wouldn't be as good as you are because I haven't watched the show in a while. I'm like, I don't know. Do we just guess?
I think you know who.
Is it Dwight?
No.
Is it Creed?
No.
Michael?
No.
Oh my God, who is it?
It's Toby.
Toby got
Because Toby was on the. Remember, he was on the.
documentary.
No, he was on. The whole thing's the documentary.
I know.
He was on the jury for the case about the Scranton.
That's right.
And then he's like, I think we sent an innocent man to jail. And then he visited him and he got strangled. And he goes, okay, maybe not. Which, for all those people who think Toby is the Scranton Strangler, proves that he's not the Scranton Strangler. Because how do you strangle yourself?
Good point.
That's like a fan theory that makes no sense. All right. Who started the fire, prompting Dwight to rewrite the Billy Joel song?
Who started the fire?
Yeah, who started the fire?
I don't remember this at all.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was picking really easy ones.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Was it Jim?
No.
Who started the fire? Was it in the
It's the one where he's like, we didn't start the fire.
Oh my God.
And like they're out in the parking lot because the smoke detector went off. It was a cheese pita.
Oh God. Okay, so it had to be oh, what's his name? See, I can't do trivia because I blank. I can't do it.
The temp.
It was but I forget his name.
Ryan.
See, I can't do game shows because I can't. We cannot put this in the podcast.
We can't?
This is so bad. I don't know any of it.
All right. Who's obsessed with an acapella and was a member of Here Comes Trouble?
Andy.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Told you. Who's only a little stitious?
Michael. That's an easy one too.
I thought they were all easy, but I guess not.
But you watched The Office. You've seen it like 12 times or some shit.
At least.
Sorry.
Well, you said it can't go in, but it was so good.
Okay.
We'll see.
Dingleberry Yarn and Craft. And it was really nice. It was a cute little shop. They had lots of great yarns.
She was super nice.
Yes, she was very helpful because, of course, we're from out of town. So she gave us an extensive and amazing list of places to go. Yarn shops and fabric shops. So we're on our way to one of those now that she gave us. That's
Yes.
about a half an hour away.
Yeah, it's called the, what was it, American Ribbon?
American Ribbon.
And they do ribbons for the military, but then they also have, what, like yarn and...
Well, they did ribbon also for the Olympics, too.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't miss that part.
Yeah. And then, so they have, like, all types of stuff. So we're going to go check it out. Looks like it's just a whole bunch of collectibles and weird things. So we wanted to check that out. But Lauren found yarn
I found yarn.
for the oven mitt.
It's alpaca.
It is. We may not be able to use it for an actual oven mitt. I'm not sure.
Well,
no, you
I mean,
can. But it's really just to have.
I was gonna say it's mostly the
A
piece
collectible.
It's the memorabilia factor.
So Lauren got 2 skeins of Mother Nature's Finest Fiber Unicorn Knitter's Yarn. It's it's sport weight. Okay. So anyway, yeah, it's alpaca. And look how pretty it is. We got 2 skeins of this.
Yeah. So the oven mitt is like red and kind
Pink.
of like pink on the video. I'll show the picture again. It's a little bit darker than that, but that was really cute and very close, so we went with that.
Yeah, so that was the big find.
Yeah.
Then I got a Katrinkles row counter. I've been wanting one for my socks that I do because, you know why I got this? Okay. So if you are a sock knitter, you already know why I got this. So to make your socks equal length, people typically count rows. And that can be a little cumbersome.
Yeah, I'd say.
So this counts up to 10 rows. And every 10th row, I can either like put a stitch marker or something on my work and then know that I've done 10 rows. Does that make
That's
sense?
smart. Yeah.
So every time I go, I just move over the stitch marker to the next one and it tells me what number No, it was a little pricey. It was $25, but you know what? It's really nice.
It's really cute.
And it's gonna last forever.
She said you could wear it as a bracelet, didn't
It's
she?
a bracelet too, yeah.
That's really cool.
Which is totally adorable. But Katrinkles stuff, I love all their stuff, and I'm not trying to say like they're not worth what you pay for them, but they can be a little bit more than you expect, but they're worth it.
Yeah.
So their tools are really nice. And I was really excited because I haven't found one of these anywhere. So I was like, yay, I've been looking for one of those. And then I got a mini for my socks. I got this brown for the toes and the heels. So yeah, I lucked out in the sock department apparently.
Good.
But she was really nice. They had
And
all
then I
kinds
got-
of things. Oh yeah, and you got a sticker. Here, let me hold it up. I'm hooked. It's so cute.
This little lamb with a crochet hook.
Yeah, it's very cute. And she was so nice.
Yeah, she gave us a list of like, I don't know how many places, and
Like at least 10.
yeah, and was telling us a little bit about each one, so that way we can make a decision on which one to go to. And
Yeah.
I was like in love the moment I saw the Pride stuff. in the
There's
window.
Pride stuff in the window.
I was like, I found my yarn shop, guys.
She was very awesome, and she had beautiful yarn bowls and
Well,
bags and
And some of the yarn bowls were made by the Mudworks pottery place we went to yesterday.
Yep.
In fact, we saw a lamb version of one of almost like a planter, but it was a bowl, I think.
Yeah, they have those there. Remember? The bowl?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah.
I was just saying.
Yeah, they had. She had one.
Yeah. It looks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we had a great time. We learned a lot about the area
Yeah.
and got some good yarn. And yeah,
Very exciting.
it was so fun. So we are off to our next stop. We'll update
American
you.
Ribbon.
Yes, we'll definitely give an update after American Ribbon. Have
back.
We're back. We just ate lunch.
We went to, what was it called? I already forgot what it's called.
The lunch place? I forget. It was a cantina, local place.
Yeah, we'll have to put a picture.
Yeah.
It was good. It was, got fajitas.
Yeah, we did.
But before that, we went to American Ribbon.
Yeah. We both got a picture of that place. It's an old factory building
Yeah.
where they used to make ribbon. They may still make ribbon there. I'm not really sure, but they had tons and tons of ribbon. Like anything you'd ever think of, they had it there.
Yeah.
But they also had fabric, and they had like a lot of embroidery and cross stitching and like decorations for like holidays. It was
Like-
really actually pretty fun.
Yeah, they had like cookie cutters for anything you could possibly imagine.
Mhm.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah,
And like, they just had all kinds of stuff.
we can show what we got.
Yeah.
We didn't get much there, but we were really excited. So we got, I got 3 little pieces of fabric to put in my quilt,
They're cute.
and I was really excited about this one. This is a
It has a hummingbird.
hummingbird. There's a story behind the hummingbird. So the first day of my residency, I couldn't sleep that morning. There seems to be a theme. I've
Yeah,
been
you
sleeping a
just stopped
lot.
sleeping.
I've been sleeping a lot, but then I haven't been sleeping, so it's like weird. But I was up around 5 o'clock in the morning, and I went out around 5:30 to go sit on the porch on the studio, because we have a studio, and then it's 2 levels, and there's a porch. We'll get video and stuff of it to
Yeah.
show. And so I hear this like buzzing sound, and I was like,
Signal lost.
okay. I heard a buzzing sound. I thought it was a huge bee or something. It was a little hummingbird friend. So I had to get this. And then I got these flowers. And Lauren really likes elephants. Oh, and there's giraffe too. Oh. There's like little animals, animales. I've not gotten big into quilting yet, but I'm trying because I'm really enjoying it. These are used to, of course, I forget what they're called. I'm so sorry if you are a quilter and know everything about it, because I'm learning. But these are little clamps to like clamp your fabric together when you're sewing them. Especially on a machine, they were used a lot instead of pins. And then, of course, I had to get just some basic batting for my quilt, and it was only $13. So this was actually, it's not that bad. Like overall, I've spent money on this quilt, but not too much, because a lot of it is to scrap fabric from home. So we had a good time there.
Yeah, and then when we were there, we kind of like looked through there's like a door to the back, and we saw this cute little like flower like garden shop, and so of course we had to go there too.
Yeah, it's called Potting Shed, where good things begin. Looks like, yeah. So we went over there, and I'm a big fan of plants, and now Lauren is getting the plant bug too. So in the planter that we got, we found this to put this, and it's called a goldfish plant because it has this little flower that looks like a goldfish.
It's so cute. It's gonna go in the unicorn.
Yes, it's gonna be our unicorn plant.
We should name it.
We should. Yes.
What should we name it? Goldfish.
Goldie. Like your
Like my
grandma's
son's
fish.
Yeah, when I was little.
No, you're like no.
I was
Do you want to name the
thinking-
unicorn?
I was thinking we should name it after something in Pennsylvania. Or like, I don't know.
We'll think about it.
Okay.
Unless you can come up with something right now.
I don't know.
Okay.
I have to think about it.
So we've had some fun. We're on our way to one more stop. We're going to Gosh Yarn It, right?
That's the plan.
And then from there, we're going back to the residency. So we can always update after Gosh Yarn It.
Yeah, and then we can.
We're about an hour away from there.
Yeah, so we'll
Or
get-
less than an hour now, probably 45 minutes now.
Yeah, we're not too far.
Happy Pride Month. I said that on the big
Oh my gosh!
bulletin board. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is giving
loves
Pride. They are doing really good with the Pride stuff.
They are.
Like, cause the downtown and the little town we were just in had like Pride flags and stuff. Like they had stuff for Memorial Day still up, which is nice. I'm sure they keep it up through the 4th of July. It's what
Yeah.
it looked like. But then they had Pride flags on like almost every other. Like it was like
Mhm,
American
everywhere.
flag and then pride flag and then American flag. It was cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was. We had a good time there.
Yeah. That was a cool place. We did
Yeah.
not expect. We did not know what it was gonna be like at all.
Well, there was a lot of cool stuff in the downtown that we probably could have explored the downtown a little more if it wasn't like raining and whatever.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
kind of gross and cold today.
yeah, but there's like a little like bookstore across the street and some other like restaurants and stuff. It was like a cool little place. So
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of that city though.
I don't either.
It's probably on the business card.
Probably. It's not. Oh, Stroudsburg.
Stroudsburg, okay. And it's close to, I think it had signs and stuff for the Poconos and stuff.
Yeah.
So it must be in the Poconos proper. Well, I think the Poconos is a mountain chain. Like it's a mountain
Okay.
range, I think.
That makes sense.
So I think people.
We know nothing about this.
Yeah, we need to do more research. But I think it like stretches for a long area, if that makes sense.
Okay. So one more thing, the Tour de Fleece is coming up, and it is. Ooh, sorry, lots of bumps.
Yeah, the track is super
So the Tour de Fleece is a spinning. I don't know if you call it a competition or just a. It's just for fun. It's like for people who want to spin on their spinning wheels while people are doing the Tour de France. So Tour de France, whatever you call it.
totally different.
So it's the same days. So you spin on the same days that they're doing the riding on their bikes. And there's like special, like I'm joining a group of people mostly in Ohio. And it looks like there's going to be 4 or 5 of us. I'm really excited. I can't give much information yet just because I am just now meeting people who are in the group.
Yeah.
But we're going to do something on Discord, it sounds like, and have a little group to motivate each other. And it sounds pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I haven't done it for a long time. I did it years ago. So that should be a lot of fun. So if you're interested, you can always reach out. Maybe there'd be a way to join either a group or you can do it independently too.
That's cool.
But it's fun to do a group. I think we're all going to throw in $5 and have prizes or something. I don't know what we're doing. Something like that is what we were thinking about.
That would be really fun.
Yeah.
Be kind of like racing. but-
It's a motivator, or
Yeah.
a motivator to get me to spin this summer.
Yeah, because
So, 'cause I've
spinning
got
is-
lots to do.
You've got lots of spinning.
Yes. I had to get my spinning mojo back.
Yeah, because isn't your goal to have what you need spun for your next residency?
Yeah, I would like to have some of it already knit too,
Oh, nice.
but I need to do a lot of spinning. I want to get all of my fleece spun
Wow.
that I have, that bag, just that bag.
That's a lot of
It
like,
is.
roving,
It is. It's a lot to go through.
though. Because that's a big, because we don't have it here, but it's like a whole,
Trash bag.
it's a trash bag, but it's like the size of one of those bins, like
It's a big one.
I don't know how many quart bin, but like a bin,
Bin.
and it's like a trash bag full of fleece. So that's a
Yeah.
lot.
It is. But I think I can do it.
I know you can do it.
And there is we're getting our stuff processed as we speak, so should be done within months.
Well, I think that October was the earliest.
Yeah, October. That's what I meant. Like, at some point, it'll be
At
done.
some point.
But I want to have all of the stuff spun up that's already been
Yeah.
processed before I get new.
And then you're gonna dye some while you're here in Pennsylvania, right?
Yes. Did I talk about that yet?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Worth talking about again, just in case.
Yeah. And if we already did, we'll cut it out.
Well, and it's gonna be like several different ones, probably, because there's gonna be a lot.
So, I want to do natural dyeing, botanical dyeing is what it's called. And I've done it before, but I'm clearly not an expert. I don't know much about it. And there's a process to doing it, and there's a process to doing it right.
I say on 80, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so I should double check. Yeah. So I was just like, well, I may as well just see if there's anything going on in Pennsylvania while I'm here. I doubt there will be. Well, there was in Gap, Pennsylvania. So the story goes that I found a place in Gap, Pennsylvania at a natural dye center that teaches a class the day I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is get a little place to stay, the hotel, and stay the night, and then get up the next morning, and it's from 11 to 4, so it's 5 hours, and I'll learn as much as we can learn in that amount of time, and then we get a little lunch and some tea, they said, and then once we're done, hopefully I get to dye some while I'm there. They're gonna try to do a what's it called?
The match.
They're gonna try to do a little bit of dyeing while we're there. But if I don't get to, I'm gonna learn how to do it there, and then I can do it at home. So
Nice.
yeah, that'll be a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
fun.
gonna be cool.
I'm
really
so
happy
excited.
For you that
Yeah.
happened to work out.
It was only like $135, and that included lunch,
That's really good.
which is a really good deal for 5 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah, you'll get to dye some yarn.
Yeah.
You'll be
And once I'm
closer.
done, I'm just gonna head home
Yeah.
for like a probably 6-hour drive.
Yeah,
But,
probably. 'Cause
yeah.
You'll be a little bit further along. but
yeah. Yep. So that's the plan.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we're on our way now to Gosh Yarn It.
Yep.
So we just went to Gosh Yarn It
Gosh, yarn it.
in Pennsylvania.
That's really nice.
It was nice. We had a good time. We bought some things. And we met I don't know if it was the owner, or I kind of assumed, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it was a little nice, cute little place.
It was a cute little place. Like I could totally see Phyllis like filling up her bag and being like, here we go.
Right. So we're on the way back to the residency now, but we want to show you at least what we got,
Yeah.
and then kind of wrap things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll show my sock yarn first. This is really fun. It's Footprints Wool Addicts by Lang Yarns. Isn't that so cool? It's for socks. So I'm really excited to make these fun socks.
I'm excited to see those cute socks.
Yeah. So it's 100 grams. It's made in Italy. And it's, let's see. I can't tell what kind of yarn it is. Because I think it's, oh my goodness. It's mostly wool and then 13% polymide, and it's super wash. So it'll be easy to care for. But
Nice.
it's so cute.
It is cute.
Okay. Then you got some yarn.
I did.
And go ahead.
Well, I got yarn to make like a, is that a cowl? Is that what that's considered?
Yeah.
Like a wrap scarf?
Yep.
Anyway, I'm going to make that. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I have used this yarn before, and I think it's not made in the U.S. I'm trying to figure out where it's made. Looks like it's German.
That kind of makes sense around here.
It's made out of merino wool. And sorry, this is we're not doing very well. Anyway,
It's sunny again.
here is Loren's yarn.
It's so pretty.
It is so cute.
It's like Denver Broncos
Orange,
colors.
blue, and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And here's the tag. I can't pronounce what it is. So, we also got little stitch markers.
Yeah. That was the only shop that had stitch markers that
Yeah.
we visited.
So it says, you can't even see it. Yeah, you can. They say, gosh, yarn it.
Gosh, yarn it.
So cute. We got 2 of those, one for each of us. And then another cool thing, these are locally made. They're cedar acorns that were hand turned to put into your wool goods so that they don't get eaten by moths. So,
Yeah. Because last night a moth came into the place we were staying, and I had
did
to
you panic?
I did. I was like, oh my gosh,
Not a moth.
anything but a moth. Like the mosquito, fine, but a moth,
We cannot have that.
no. That's a knitting nightmare.
It is a knitting nightmare.
Oh, now there's a sheets.
Oh well. So yeah, I put one of those little acorns in my bag of my sock yarn because there are lots of moths around this area.
Oh yeah, you're like we're on a farm, country, mountain
Wherever.
area.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, we had a great time.
Yeah, it was really fun. I think we had a lot of good shops today.
And yesterday and the day
And
before.
yeah.
We did way too much shopping on this trip, but it was a great time.
Yeah, I feel like this trip was a lot of shopping because, I mean, we had to get some office merch, of course. And then,
Fabric and yarn.
yeah, fabric and yarn.
We didn't overdo it on the yarn, I don't think.
No, I
Or
think
the
we did
fabric,
okay.
really. I think we kind of were pretty good. I think the office stuff, we did good.
We did
did
good.
well.
I think we got things that we wouldn't have been able to find anywhere else, honestly.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because I've never seen, like a reprint of Pam's painting anywhere. And I've never
The
seen...
Poor Richard shirt.
Yeah, I mean, that's an authentic Poor Richard's shirt.
From the pub.
From the actual pub.
Somebody even asked me today if it was a good place, and I said, yeah.
Yeah, it was
It
fun.
was. It was fun.
We had a good time.
Yep.
And
So,
yeah, it's like I think we got some really cool stuff. I got to see some cool things.
we did. It was a nice trip. And
Yeah.
I'm glad you came to visit me in Pennsylvania. I got a little break from my residency, vacation from my vacation. And
So,
now I'm going to go back and work.
Yeah, when the next one will be Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Well, it'll be Cincinnati, Kentucky,
We're going to the Taylor Swift concert.
in Cincinnati.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there it is.
that'll be fun.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining us this time. See you later. Bye. Thanks for hitching a ride with us today. It was a great adventure. If you have a fiber destination you want us to visit, send us a message to the link in the show notes or leave us a comment.
Have a fiber question? Comments are open. We'll see you next time on Let's Knit the Road. Bye.